Our guests today are race car drivers Robby Gordon and Michael Andretti, who are some of the best in motorsport racing. They're here today to talk to us about the 2007 racing season, giving us an insider's look. Now, Michael, you had retired in 2003, and you're coming out of retirement just to race this season. Why is that?
Well, I came out of retirement last year to race with my son at Indianapolis because it was his first Indy 500, and had such a great time. You know, we ended up going right down to the wire and almost pulled off a win. You know, Marco finished second, I finished third, and I think just because it came so close, I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it one more shot to see if we can win that race.
Michael, who are some of your favorite up-and-coming drivers this season?
Well, I think you have to watch my son. I think he's going to have a really good season this year. He's going to be a championship contender, I believe, and also Danica Patrick, who's joined our team this year. I think she's going to be strong as well, and there's some other rookies as well that are out there. But you know, obviously I'm focused on those two. They're part of our team, and also there's Daria Franchitti and Tony Kanaan, who's on our team. So hopefully we're going to have a competitive year.
Robby, how about you?
Well, in our series, you know, there's so many competitive drivers week in and week out. There's 25 guys that can win this race here at the Daytona 500 or any given weekend. You can just shoot off names: Tony Stewart, you know, Kurt Busch, Ryan Newman, heck, Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and then a buddy of mine, David Gillian, who's sitting on the pole here for the Daytona 500. I think he's going to be a force to be reckoned with this year as well. And
so
then don't forget about the number 7 car. I think we're going to be strong in the Jim Beam car.
Can't forget those guys. So what do you think it takes to be successful in this sport? And this question is to either of you.
I think it takes a team, you know. It's a team sport for sure. You have to have the right people in the right position, and then you have to give them the tools that they need to get the job done, and that's what it takes, you know. I think you have to have a good driver and a good team and good equipment. Those are the keys.
I think Michael hit it there, and obviously great sponsors, which we both have. With Jim Beam sponsor Michael at the Indy 500, and they're my sponsor in 14 Nextel Cup races this year. I'm excited to have them back again.
Well, it's going to be a great season. As we close, do you guys have any career advice for those young drivers out there who are trying to break in?
Well, I think just don't give up on your dream. You know, if you're good enough, you're going to get noticed and you're going to get picked up.
There's so many drivers out there that unfortunately don't get the opportunities. And Michael hit it. Don't give up on your dream. Follow through and eventually get there. David's another perfect example. Raced on the West Coast in the Winston West races for years. Worked with his dad. Finally got the opportunity. Won a Busch race last year. Yates picked him up, and now he's sitting here on the front row of the Daytona 500.
Fantastic. Thank you both so much for being with us today on Sidewalks. It was a pleasure having you. Best of luck.
Thank you.